Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you English Grammar's first chapter, the sentence. We need words to explain our thoughts so that other may understand us. We have to put words in a definite order to make complete sense. So you understood that if words are in complete sense, that is called the sentence. Now see the example from your book only. That is, pastime is reading favorite my. It doesn't make any sense. Now see the complete sentence. Reading is my favorite pastime. So it gives the complete sense. So definition is, a sentence is a group of words which make complete sense. Students always remember some points about sentence. First, a sentence always begins with a capital letter. Second, it contains a subject and a predicate. Third, it should contain words in a suitable order to convey the intended sense. Fourth, it should end with a full stop, question mark or exclamation mark. Now here are some kinds of sentences. First is assertive sentence. As a sentence that make a statement or assertion is called an assertive sentence. Assertive sentence ends with a full stop. For example, honesty is the best policy. You can notice that H is capital. It means initial alphabet is capital. And at last we are just going to put the full stop. Now second example, he did not work hard. Here also it's going to be end with full stop. Now second kind is interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. All interrogative sentences ends with a question mark. For example, may I help you? Again, initial alphabet is capital. At the end, there is a question mark. Same way, you can notice the other two examples. Why didn't you come to school yesterday? Have you read your lesson? So, all the sentence having the question mark at the end of the sentence. Now, third kind is imperative sentence. So, here is the definition of imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command, request, suggestion, advice or an entreaty is called an imperative sentence. Entreaty means humble request. Imperative sentence end with a full stop. For example, shut the door. So here is the command in this sentence. Second, please do this just now. Here is the request. Same way, you can understood that whenever there is a command, request, suggestion, advice, etc. is called imperative sentence. Now next is our fourth kind, that is exclamatory sentence. A sentence that expresses strong feeling of joy, sorrow, surprise, anger, delight, etc. is called an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Check the example. First is, what a noise they are making. So this is their sudden, strong feelings are there. At the end there is a exclamation mark. Again in that next example, how sad it is. This is also mentioned with an exclamation mark. Now come to that, your points. As I informed earlier also, that every sentence has two parts. There is a subject and a predicate. For example, check that one. First of all, the definition of both the subject and predicate. First, the part which name the person or things we are speaking about. It means we are speaking about the person or thing, that is called subject. For example, he gave me a bunch of flower. So who is the person here is speaking one? That is he. So he is the subject. Now second definition, the part which tells something about the subject. This is called predicate of the sentence. Gave me a bunch of flower. Who gave the bunch of flower? That is he. He is the subject. And rest of the part that we are just informing, they are just telling about something about the subject, that is called predicate. Gave me a bunch of flower, that is the predicate. Hope you understood what are subjects and predicate. Now here is the exercise. Few of that I'm just going to solve. After that you're just going to give by yourself. First, identify the kinds of following sentences. First sentence, please open the window. So here is the request in this sentence. So this is the imperative sentence. Now come to that next one. Third, Mahatma Gandhi taught truth and non-violence. This is the information. It means it tells something about the sentence, and this is called assertive sentence. Now come to that next sixth one. Are you going to wear this dress today? With the help of question mark, all of you understood that this is the interrogative sentence. Now come to the ninth one. What a pretty girl she is. With the help of exclamation mark, it is easy to identify. This is the exclamatory sentence. Now as that same subject predicate B exercise. First one, health is one of the greatest blessing. So what is the subject in this? Health is the subject. Underline subject. And rest of that part of this sentence is called predicate. Same way, the second sentence, 12 inches make a foot. So we are just talking about what? 12 inches. So this is our subject. Like this, you have to solve all that exercise. Try to solve all other exercise. Hope you understood the chapter. Okay, thank you.
कहाँ हो गई?
नहीं, वो नीचे तूने उसे टिक करा, इसे और तो ऊपर कर ले थोड़ा सा।
हाँ, नहीं जा रहा ना,
तो इसे कर, दोबारा कर, बस अब हो गया। चल कर बैठ। होंठ भी सूख गए बोल।